let's transition this conversation a little bit because we're talking about we've mentioned DPOY multiple times just in this conversation about him being overrated. Our good friends over at Fanduel Sportsbook, which shout out them, we love them. We love them here. They released the early NBA futures came out over the week, and we're going to be looking at a lot of these throughout the course of the whatchamacallit, preseason. Yeah, well, it's pre. I don't know. We need to. That's what it's called. I was like, what's the word? What's the word for the season before the preseason?
The off season.
The off season. Oh, I'll be damned. Man, I wrote a whole article. The title once was the preseason. I didn't even call it. Nobody stopped me. Anyway,
I'm here for you, Luke. I got you.
Anyway, this is what happens with unlimited power. What am I talking about? They've released their NBA futures, and we talked in our daily It's a Trap segment. We talked on Friday about 6 Man of the Year odds. In keeping with the spirit of Jaren Jackson Jr. and the potential that he might be, quote, overrated, I want to go into the Defensive Player of the Year odds breakdown. Look at these. So if you are following along with us at home, head on over to FanDuel Sportsbook, y'all, because this is great. Go to Tennessee.sportsbook.fanduel.com if you're in the state of Tennessee. If you're not, I'd go bet wherever you're at. But their Defensive Player of the Year odds have came out. And so let's start the conversation this way. Wembanyama is the favorite. I think that is already. That's obvious. I don't think that's in any argument. Here's where I have a problem with the overrated tag that, clearly FanDuel Sportsbook doesn't think Jaren's overrated. You have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different players. 2 hands worth. We can count with that. 10 different players before you even get to Jaren Jackson Jr. as someone you can put money on for Defensive Player of the Year. Ahead of him are the likes of Chet Holmgren, Evan Mobley, the Thompson twins, Anthony Davis, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Suggs, Giannis, Bam Adebayo, and Draymond Green. You don't have
Draymond.
I just don't. Yeah, there's guys behind him that I think should be in front of him. Draymond shouldn't be above him. I don't know. You want to talk about. I think this is FanDuel showing that, if anything, Jaren is criminally underrated. The fact that he is the 11th. Yeah, you know what? Shout out Art. Art gets it.
Yeah.
Yep. Last time was injured, he came back and he won the award. And I think this is massively disrespectful for Jaren. Again, Jaren's odds, I should say that you go over to FanDuel Sportsbook. Jaren is currently sitting at plus 6,000 odds to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I put money on that
because I put money on that right now.
Because if you look ahead of him, right, like Wemby is the odds-on favorite at minus 190, meaning that you have to bet $190 to get your money back, right? Yes. He's that much of a favorite. Chet Holmgren, I don't believe in. He's too he's been hurt in the past. I don't buy it. I think if you run at his chest a few times and get him on his heels, you can get him out of the game.
I'm going to need to see him have an offseason where he gains a ton of muscle to have him. I mean, he is got the second highest odds, and I just think he held up in the playoffs, but I just think he needs to get bigger to win the award.
But this is a whole season award, and Stinky from Hey Arnold has not shown me anything that he can be hold his own throughout a regular season. We know Anthony Davis is the first NBA player, as reported exclusively on the Daily Grind. Made of paper mache, so he won't be there.
This is his
Draymond that's it. Draymond is there by name only. He'll fall off. Bam was not that great last year at all. And so the Thompson twins, I can buy. Giannis, I can buy. Jalen Suggs, man.
Evan Mobley.
He's good, but Evan Mobley, you're reigning DPOYs plus 1,200. The Chet glazing is a bit much for me just because they just won a title doesn't mean he's automatically this great defender.
Plus 600.
Yeah, I look for Jaren to make some moves throughout the season, particularly, as Zach Edey highlights said earlier. Edey's out of his boot. He'll be coming back at some point.
Don't get
I think up. These Memphis allergies, man. Over it. But Edey will come back and be able to anchor the middle and allow Jaren to play because the last time he got hurt, he did come back and win that DPOY. And what did we have that DPOY year? Steven Adams anchoring the middle and being a bruiser in the middle of the paint. And that's what Zach Edey can be. And so the stars are aligning. The tea leaves are in the right positions. You can read the palm and see the writing there that Jaren is set for a bounce back year. And plus 6,000 odds is really good money right now.